Okay, I believe I am live. Well, Darlene, hello. I was not expecting you. What a nice surprise to see your name pop up like right now. I need to put my focus on here. And there we go. Okay, let me introduce myself. Hello, bonjour. I am Denise Willerton. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in East St. Paul, Manitoba. If you have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, that is awesome. Please continue to work with your demonstrator. But please don't leave, because hopefully I will leave you with a little bit of inspiration today. I'm following a sketch, and I should have posted it to see if anybody wanted to play along with me, but I didn't. So I guess I'm going solo. But hopefully it'll be something that you enjoy. So please say hello. Let me know that you're here. Don't forget to share. I will enter your name for a draw at the end. Let me change the view so I can do a little bit of, oh, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. I want to do a little bit of bragging. My friend Linda from Portage sent me this beautiful card, and it's so funny, Linda. Great minds think alike. My July card class features this right here. That's hilarious. So I got my card together and ready to go, and then I got this in the mail, and I'm like, what? Anyway, that's awesome. Linda, thank you. It's beautiful. Here is another one featuring the same bundle, the Hello Daisy, which is beautiful. I just love that ferny type thing. What a beautiful card, Linda. Thank you. And then here is another one. Look, those came together. This is the design paper that goes with that bundle. Okay. And so what a beautiful card. And then I got this one in the mail from my friend Stephanie as a thank you. So what a fabulous card. And this is using that current design paper. I forget what it's called. But look how rich it looks. It's beautiful. And it's got this, I don't know if you can, if it's going to pick it up. Yeah. See the writing on there? That is part of the design paper. So I don't really know exactly what it says, but cone flower, community, maybe stuff like that. So anyway, that's a lot of fun. And here's that design paper again. So this is a card class that I'm doing in September. I changed the date. It was June 3rd. I changed it to September 23rd. But now our daughter Angela needs me to have the boys for that entire weekend. And I'm thinking, you know what? That's probably not fair to them if I have an all-day event. So this class is going to change yet again. Okay. Thank you, Masterfully Made DSP. That's this right here. So Stephanie, thank you for that. And Shell, thank you for that. Let me put those there. So this class is a little, what do I want to call it here? It's a folio. And this was inspired by my friend Wendy. And there are 4 cards in here. This is an all-day event. There is some product that is included with that. So you're going to get a full pack of the design paper, a full roll of the ribbon, which is gorgeous, and it ties up beautifully, and a full pack of the in color embellishments. I'm tired. I can't think straight right now. June tutorial bundle. If you place a $65 order with me, you will receive this tutorial bundle via email. If you don't want to place a $65 order, or if you have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator that you're working with, that's great. But if you still want the bundle, $25, let me know that it is for the June 2023 bundle, and I will send that to you. Okay, let's get on to the card. Where is it? Okay, so this is following a sketch. I'm going to change it up just a little bit. Regina from Germany, hello. I forget how to say hello in German. I used to know. It's gone. Help me out here. I forget how to say it, but welcome, welcome, welcome. So I've got some embossing happening here and embossing happening here. And then this paper, I just put behind some black cardstock. Okay. And look at all that shine. It's gorgeous, but I really wanted to pull that out. So against the black, it's really hard to see. But again, without all the glare, right? Without the, where was I? The black pulls out the gold. I think that's where I was. Whew. Okay, let's get on to the card. Less talking, more working maybe. Okay, so we're going to be doing or using the go-to greetings. I love, love, love this. Darlene, thank you. Regina, thank you. Look at the fonts on these. So this entire set is all about happy birthday, thinking of you, and just a note. So the same font with all four of these beautiful sentiments. Okay, so it's a must-have in my books anyway. Okay, so that's what we're going to be using. We are also going to be using the basics 3D embossing folder. This comes in a set of 3. It is exclusive online only. So if you are interested in that, go to my online store and look under online exclusives, and you will find that. It's wonderful, and it's a 3-pack. And the other embossing folder that I used was the Merry Melody, and there it is there. And actually, the music to this is Joy to the World, okay? And I wasn't worried about which way this one went because I made sure that I cut off the treble clef and the staff. So for me, because I don't read music, it won't matter. But if the treble clef and the staff were there, it would matter to me. I'm going to change this one up just a smidge. So stick around and you will see what I've done. So we've got our standard card base, which is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, which is your halfway mark. You want to make sure you've got a really good burnish, okay? Now, if you don't burnish well, and let's say your card is going to stand this way with the score at the top, it's going to splay on you. Like it'll do that. It just won't sit nice. But if you have a really nice burnish, it's going to sit nice, okay? But we are standing it this way. That was just a little side note. Rita, I have not seen you in ages. Nice of you to pop by, and thank you for sharing. I took a piece of basic white cardstock, and this measures 4 by 5 1/4, and I did use the 3D Basics embossing folder, and I used this one. You know what? Let me show you the entire set. Where is the other guy? There it is. It's amazing. So here's the 3 packs. It's so hard with the glare of the embossing folders. So you get really nice dots, and when this is embossed, it's incredible. Like they pop right out of there. Here are some flowers, and they look like stars. They look like poinsettias or poinsettia, however you say that. And then this is the one that we're using, kind of a hashtaggy kind of design. Okay, so that is that. Then what I did was I took my music note and I laid it down on that. Really hard to see because it's so white, but I want to do something a little bit different. I still want this sticking out on either side, okay? So what I wanted to do was I wanted to pull more gold in, but I didn't want to use a whole sheet of gold behind here just because I am that person. I just want a little bit of it. We're going to grab our cat. I'm going to put this down here, and I want to make sure, sorry for that noise. I want to make sure that I am even. I didn't troubleshoot this. I don't know if this is going to work. I don't think it is with what I'm thinking in my head. Maybe it will this way. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay, I just want to make sure that I am straight. So if I put my gold right against this edge of my cat, and I put my black, and I'm just eyeballing right there. Okay, let's put a little bit of Tombow back there. And I want about that much sticking out. And I guess I could have used some of my other tools that went with this, but so I do use my cat and this for more than just what it was purposed for. So now I want to make sure that I am even, and I am right there. Let's put some adhesive. Am I making sense? I'm glad you have a rare free Thursday, Rita. So I'm making sure that my black is right up against the line. My girlfriend Darlene, who is here, if she's still here, her and her husband actually create these on their 3D printer. So if you are interested, let me know, or you could ask Darlene right now that you are interested. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to place this on top of that. Okay, and I don't want my adhesive showing, but I know that my sentiment is going to go approximately here. So that's going to kind of be what I'm looking for. And I'm keeping this in here because I want to make sure that my black cardstock is flush against that edge. I'm going to take some tear and tape, and I am going to apply that. And the other side is silver, okay? So you've got a silver side and you have a gold side. I needed to point that out. But I want the gold showing because I'm using gold cardstock. Let's give that a tear. And I'm going to take a tissue. I had one out. Where did I put it? And I want to get all my fingerprints off of that. We're going to flip this over, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just getting all my fingerprints off because I can see them. Now let's get that tear and tape backing off. Well, Kathy Penner, hello. Hello, hello. Nice to see your name pop up. Let's remove that backing. I am trying not to touch my acetate sheet. And I am making sure that I am flush against that, just like I was when I put it down. And then I'm just going to grab my tissue, just to shine that up once again. So you can see that tape right there. Oh, does it show? Yeah, there it is. Okay, so you can decide which way you want. I've got more here, I've got less there. It really doesn't matter. I'm going to hide it. Okay, let's put our platform away. Sorry about that. I smacked my phone. Dar, I'm glad you're still here. I hope all goes well. Okay, let's get our greeting. Oh, you know what? I did not grab. That'll work. A piece of scrap paper. Is that going to work? Yep, if I go that way. Okay. So you're just going to take a piece of scrap paper. We're going to put that down on our Stamparatus. And yes, I still use mine. I am so sorry that that is gone. It's quite sad about that. Okay, I'm going to grab my Versamark because I want to use gold embossing powder. Who has plans for the weekend? Look at that. There was a little thin piece of rubber sticking out from my stamp. Who has weekend plans? I'm going to find my pressure tool. My girlfriend Darlene also creates these. I love it. Let's get some gold embossing powder on there. And I forgot my embossing buddy. Shell, you are very good at remembering your embossing buddy. I'm terrible. I am terrible at remembering that. And I just stick it right in my bucket is what I do. And I just pick up all that goodness. I'm going to have to get my brush. Yay! That's wonderful. I love spending time with young people. Okay, so I've got a little bit of splotches there. Hello, Lorraine. Nice to see your name pop up. And we're just going to very gently clean where these other ones sort of landed because I forgot to use my embossing buddy. So don't do as I do, please. I love my pressure tool too, Rita. Pardon me while I make a little bit of noise. I'm going to grab my tweezers so that it can hold that for me. And let's get that gold embossing powder melted. So after my live, I am going to pack my RV because we are camping this weekend. So we're hitting the road. Beautiful. And I also got slammed with, I think it's a 65-piece order from the jewelry store that I create for. So hopefully I'll get my packing done quick so I can come back down and make some more cards. Kathy, we're going to Rushing River, one of our many favorite places in the world. We love traveling and we love road trips. And we are actually leaving. So I'm going to take my number 1 from my mini. There we go. There's my number 1. I'm going to take a very much loved scratched up number 2 and I'm offsetting it. Let's get this trimmed just a smidge. So off to Rushing River we go. And at the end of August into September, we're actually going to Newfoundland for 3 weeks. Now, you know what? At one end, at this end here, I'm going to cut it straight. So I'm only concerned really where this part of my flag is. And I want to try and be straight. My other one was extremely crooked, but that's okay. And then we're going to have our other number 1 panel kind of come over top where the number 2 was. And then let's start wheeling. I'm just going slow so I can have a look. I like what I see. So yeah, 3 weeks out there, which is going to be lovely. And now that summer is here, I am thinking, so here I am, full disclosure, that I am just going to sporadically do my lives. So it'll kind of be like a last minute. So there's the die, and that is from the Stylish Shapes. And I used this larger one here. I love this set. This is a must-have. Kathy, I love road trips too. It is our favorite. And you know what? That's one of the reasons why we sold the cottage, because we realized how much we miss that. And when you're cottage owners, for us anyway, we just couldn't justify hitting the road. So now I'm just going to come straight across and I'm just going to cut that off just like that. Okay. So the fact that there's little dots here isn't going to really show on the other side because I am going to use ribbon. So here's this panel that we were working on. That's going to go right there. I'm going to put dimensionals behind this, trying not to touch my acetate. And I am going to make a bow. Okay, this bow maker I got from my wonderful friend Chez. I think she might still be here. So I just bring it, pass it under, bring it over, and then I tie my knot. I bring that in there, and then let's just give it a tug. I want to make sure that that is centered, and it is. My favorite scissors in the world. Please, Stampin' Up, bring these back. This one is cut, like this leg here is cut on a diagonal that way. So I want to cut this one the opposite way on purpose. And then I like to use a glue dot to adhere my sentiments. So we're going to put a glue dot on that. And then we're going to put down our sentiment and then deal with the placement of it. So I want to make sure that this, whoops, now I'm stuck to it. I want that leg down that way. So I've got a glue dot back there on standby. Let's get some dimensionals behind this guy. One at either end. I'm just using my minis. One where the flag is, and or two and two. I don't want my sentiment sagging. So I hope you're okay that I am going to be sporadic throughout the summer. I see marks right there. Hard to keep these acetate sheets looking nice. So I am just taking a look where my strip is, and I want to hide that. like so. Then let's get our bow. I should have had a longer leg because I want to tuck. I don't like when my ribbon is hanging over my sentiment, so I'm going to tuck one under like so, and then place that one here. But I want to bring this leg that way. So is that goofy? I don't know. That's just what I like to do. So now we've got this other embossed panel, and let's get that whole thing behind there. Yeah, you know what, Dar and everybody else, I feel like I'm hitting a little bit of a wall, and I think I have been going too hard lately between classes and making sure that I'm ready for lives and everything, and something needs to give. So I'm just kind of eyeballing straight, and sometimes I'm not right on. There we go. That's better. Let's get adhesive back here. We're just about done. So for sharers, is that how you say it? I have Rita, Regina, Dar, and Linda. I don't know if I missed anyone else. Kathy, did you share? I can't remember if you did or not. Let's grab our card base, because you often do share, my dear, and I don't want to miss your name. Look at that. That is so beautiful. I love that. Okay. I want to make sure that that adhesive has taken. There we go. Get this leg back where I want it. Just give it a little twist and a pull. There we go. That's where I want you. And then we're going to grab the brushed metallic adhesive dots. Look how beautiful these are. I love this. Well, it's one of my Appelts cards. So I'm going to grab the brushed gold in this, and I am going to place 2 of them there. And let's get a bigger one just because we've got a lot of room, and a 3rd one there. So here's one done with the gold, and here is the other one that is done just with the basic white panel behind that. Okay, so there are the 2 cards. Okay, Kathy Penner, did you share? So I can write your name down before I do the draw, because I am going to be scooting upstairs. Look at all that glare. Let's see if I can quiet that. And I don't think I can. I don't want to shut my lamp off, because then you're not going to see. But anyway, I think you get the idea. No, you didn't. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Let me choose a winner, and you can choose if you want the gold or the basic white. Okay, so we've got Rita. That will be our first name, Regina, Dar, and Linda. Regina, thank you. Let's put this in my little handmade box. Actually, that's not going to work. Let's just shake it in my hands. Boy, that's bad. That would be super dizzy. Sorry about that. And I am going to drop 1 name, drop 2 names, drop 3 names, and here is the winner. Linda, would you like the gold or the basic white? Let me know. I will get that off to you in the mail, because you are not local, and I'm happy to do that. So you can choose between the gold or the white, and I'll get that to you. as soon as I can. The gold. Okay, I will do that. So, ladies, thank you so much for joining me today. It was so nice to spend just this quick little 30 minutes. I got to run. I've got an RV to pack and food and make sure we've got our warm clothes and our hot clothes. Hopefully, it's going to be a beautiful weekend. I wish you a blessed day. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. It's almost here. Have fun. And look at this hot mess behind me. You know what? I was looking at this just before I went live and I kept turning around and going, that's really bad. I need to try and figure something out so that it looks a little nicer behind me. Remember my old post when I had all my butterflies behind me? I had no supplies, but now I've got supplies behind me because I've got this little kind of alleyway between myself and my wall. But that's really bothering me. But maybe that's just me, because even when I watch a movie, I'm looking in the background and I'll say to Dean, did you see that table? I'm crazy. I know. Anyway, that bothers me. I'm going to fix it, hopefully. But everybody, have a blessed weekend. We'll talk to you later. Thanks for coming by. Sorry, Chatty Cathy over here. Bye now.